And welcome to Nancy's Neighborhood, folks. And Mother Nature still doesn't have it right. We're all the thermometer in my car said 100 degrees when I drove from the shop over here, and it's only like 2 blocks. So 100 degrees. And my guest today, one of them, Andy, did you walk?
I walked.
Okay, so Andrew Hunt is my guest from the library, and he walked from the library over here. So our studio's in the Andrew Johnson Bank, by the way, folks. But still, it was warm out there, wasn't it?
It sort of hits you in the face.
It does, absolutely it does. So Andrew's on with me every month, once a month, to tell you everything that's going on at the library. And the last time Andrew was on, they were getting ready to change
That day,
the
I think,
computer
yes.
system. They were starting that evening and changing everything over. So my first question to you, Andrew, is how'd that go?
It has gone very well.
Oh,
I
good.
mean, we've done comparisons back and forth between our old system to the new system. Now, as time goes on, the differences become greater because everything in the old system is showing up overdue.
Oh,
Everything
okay.
new, I mean, because it's no longer being checked in on the old system,
Right.
we're only dealing with the new system at this point. So,
Oh.
that's the way it normally works. You
Okay.
just sort of, but you can use it as certain points to check patron information to make sure the information didn't go, and it's gone very well.
Good.
The day that we had about the day that we were able to go live of some nature, we were able to start using the computers after we did a lot of checking of records to make sure things
Right.
were in the same location, were the correct places, and patron information seemed to be lining up. So we started checking in that late Monday afternoon, and we probably, between Monday and Tuesday, we checked in about 6,000 items that
Wow.
had come in over the 5-day
Oh,
course.
okay, while you were down.
Yes, and
Right.
then Tuesday we also began to check out to people. So
Yes.
I think we checked out 2,000 items that day. So it was
That's
it was quite a hectic day in the whole life of the library. But it seemed to go very well. I'm hearing positive things from people that are getting on our online catalog.
Oh, good.
And they like it, and my staff overall really likes it. I mean, everything is, every change is different.
Oh, yes, it is.
And so
Yes,
you
it
find
is.
things, hey, this doesn't do this, but we've more than gained over maybe the few things that we've lost.
Oh, that's great.
So
That is great.
I think patrons have too. The app, if you have a mobile phone or smart tablet, you can download an app to your device that is called Librista, Librista, and it's a mobile app.
Librista. Okay.
And that is the name.
Librista.
Yes,
Okay.
Librista. And then when you go on and after you download it, you search for your area. You can type in your zip code or library name, and it should pull up. If you do 37311, which is our zip code, it'll pull up Cleveland Bradley County Public Library. You just click it, and then it gives you an opportunity. You can click the menu and log into your account using your
Wow.
library card and your PIN number. If you had a PIN number on your on the old system, it's the same PIN number.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So if you don't have a PIN number, I guess one thing you could do, if you have ever given the library your email, if it's still accurate, you can go on and say, I forgot my PIN number, and you can get a PIN that way.
Okay.
And you're allowed to recreate your own PIN.
Oh, neat.
So that's one of the nice features about that. But I mean, you can do a lot with you can search the library's collection through the Librista app. You can also, like say for instance, John Grisham, author, you type his name in, and you can go to the online catalog, see what books are there, and it will tell you a little blurb about the book. It will also tell you
How
a picture of
neat.
the book. It will also tell you whether it's in or out. You can place a book, if the book is checked out, you can place a reserve on it. Even if
Okay.
it's in, you can place a
So they can
hold
hold
on
it
it.
till you can get there.
Right. And then we might say, might need to check. I mean, don't just rush it in that minute because
Right.
it takes a while for those reserves to get pulled, like
I
that
gotcha.
that ones
Yes.
that are on the
Yes.
shelf. But we do try to get them within that day. So
And ebooks, can you do ebooks from there?
what happens when you have the tab for the catalog, the next tab over to the right is the tab for the overdrive.
Wow.
So you can easily access the overdrive, and when you click the title and you say go to ebook, or whatever the device, it'll take you to the Overdrive where you can log in and check it out.
Wow.
So at least it connects you to the title, authors, and everything that you're looking for.
That's great.
Both in both the physical and the digital.
That is great.
So-
Now, we don't want people to quit coming to the library.
no.
But this is for those that can't get there right then and they have to have Jane
Absolutely.
Ann Krentz.
And what I try
new
to
book.
remind everyone, I love, hey, I'm a digital person. I'm a techie person. I like technology. I like how technology can help the library to serve better.
Right.
At the same time, in the book realm, publishers have not always played nicely with libraries. Unfortunately, I hate to say that.
Right.
But they make the libraries pay sometimes triple the price of a ebook, which makes it quite more expensive.
Yes,
and
it does.
And a lot of them, between when I purchased last year as to when I purchased this year, they've changed. A lot of them are going to a timed frame, like a 2-year period or 26 checkouts, and then it's gone. And it seems like a lot more publishers have gone that route, and it's a change from what I saw last year. So
Right.
so that seems to be growing trend with the publishers, which
And the thing about it is, when you say the price has increased for you all, because it's free to me.
right.
I mean, I don't pay for that ebook,
Right.
but you have to pay for
And the
it to get it
state
in
does
there.
too, right.
Yes. So there you go.
So it's still a great app, and like I said, makes it more accessible. If you find titles maybe you want to refer to later, you can create book bags of interest.
Neat.
And just put it in your bag for
Okay.
later time.
Labrista.
Labrista. You can renew and look at your account and manage your account. If you have an overdue fine, you can pay for it
PayPal.
through PayPal.
Okay, how neat.
So, and we've had they used several times already. So
Well, isn't that something? And like I say, that keeps you out of the library, but we don't want you to be out of the
Oh, no.
library. We want you in there because there's a nice little cafe in the library. And,
Absolutely.
And then they also do, what
lot
is
of
it that y'all do?
programs.
Yeah, you do a lot of programs, and then you do that little physical education thing, Zumba.
Zumba.
3 days a week, and so they need to be there. So, speaking of programs, what have we got for October?
Oh, let me say one more thing about the ebooks. I said sometimes, like I said, people think that not every book is put out in a.
That
so
is true.
sometimes you can still get it quicker by coming into the library and checking. the
Right,
shelves. So,
right.
So just don't forget the physical collection.
Right.
You still use it as a combination to enhance each other. So
I still like to have a book in my hand
absolutely.
sometimes. Yes.
what's happening at the library? Some of our ongoing events always
Okay.
happen. Zumba. You were mentioning Zumba
Yes.
Gold happens 3 times a week. It happens on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings, and that happens at 8 a.m.
that's
to about,
awfully
till
early,
about 9
actually.
o'clock.
Yeah.
And you can take it at your own pace.
Yeah.
So there's also usually Thursday, like tomorrow, and this happens usually every week. So it'll be the October 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th, and Halloween.
And
31st.
Halloween, okay.
So you have baby bookworms. And
Yes.
and again, that's for ages birth to 3 years old, stories, music, and fun activities. And it happens 2 times on Thursdays. It happens at 10:30 a.m. and 1 p.m.
Yeah, because we have to get lunch and a nap time in there sometime. Yes. Uh-huh.
That same day, this Thursday, tomorrow, is the Teen Anime Club. A lot of people have an interest in anime, so there is teens who want to be involved can come to this. There's anime, join us for anime and Japanese snacks, which some of it, those seaweed snack to me.
No,
couldn't eat.
that doesn't-
Sorry. The program meets, but they like it, and they
I'm
like
sure
the
they
different.
do, and
the
I think
candy
that's
is pretty
wonderful.
good. I can do that.
Yeah.
The program meets in the teen zone and ends at 6:30 p.m. So it begins at 4:30 to
Okay,
6:30.
2 hours.
It's for ages 13 to 17 only. And then on Friday, again, a lot of these are something that happens every week.
Right.
That we have the Zumba, again, in the morning at 8 a.m. And we have preschool story time. And that's, again, for ages, preschool story time is more for the 3 to 5 year old age.
Okay, like pre-kindergarten.
Pre-kindergarten.
Okay.
And again, it's for, story times, lively story time with crafts and stories. I mean, music, it's a combination of
Yeah.
all three.
And what time is that?
That happens at 10:30 a.m.
Okay. And that's just once each day, that day. Okay.
That happens, no, that actually happens every Friday. Both
Okay.
at Zumba and the preschool story time and this next event, which is the Lego Midday Build.
Lego
Happens
midday.
at 12:15 every Friday. So all those 3 events, the Zumba, the preschool story time on Fridays, and the midday build happens every
Right.
Friday. So 4th, the 11th, the 18th, and 25th.
Okay, now do you have, since it's a noontime Lego, do you have a pretty good crowd that comes to that?
There, a lot of times when I come out, you know, to go maybe head towards lunch, I'll see maybe 10 to 15 to 20 people in there, depending upon the day.
Are
So,
they adults? Are they
Mixture.
homeschool or what? Because I know
yeah.
most
Could
school
be-
students
It
can't.
could be homeschooled, but I've seen adults in there working.
I think
things,
that's
so-
neat. I think that is so neat.
It's a stress relief. Using your creative side of your mind and just unwinding.
Absolutely, and I think that's great.
So on Saturday, we have a family story time that happens every
Yes.
Saturday, unless there's some unusual event that happens. And it's, again, for parents along with children. You know, let's see. I'm looking at the wrong thing, but that's going to be the next one. It's just join us for fun stories with the whole family and craft activities.
All right, what time is that on Saturdays?
2 p.m.
Okay.
2 to 2:30.
So people can sleep in. They don't have to
Absolutely.
say, well, I couldn't get
You
there.
don't have to rush immediately. so.
Right, right.
Later that afternoon at 3 p.m., it's for adults. You know, we have people that say, hey, don't you offer any craft programs? And we've tried to offer, well, we would like, come to them.
Right.
You know, there's some neat programs that are my adult programmers really trying to do. So, and one of them was dealing with the celebration of Puerto Rico, and they had 52 people come to it. So, I mean, I know,
Wow,
so,
okay.
I mean, here's another fun thing you can do. This Saturday at 3 p.m., join us in the Carmichael Room, which is on the 2nd floor.
I've been there, and
Yeah.
that's a beautiful room.
And it's to make, as they make Fiesta Garland, inspired by the countries of Latin America.
Okay.
Decorate your garland with traditional tissue paper flowers and embellish it with pumpkins, ghosts, and jack-o'-lanterns
Oh, how
cut
neat.
from styrofoam balls. And it says open to 18 and older.
Okay, now when you all do these things and you have supplies that are there, does that cost anything to the people?
Well, no.
No.
It's free. We would, if someone wanted to make a small donation, it wouldn't hurt it.
I understand, but you
it's
don't charge
no, we
for-
don't charge. So,
See, that's amazing, folks. See what you're missing? Absolutely, I think that's wonderful.
on Monday, the following Monday, and this event happens twice a month. We have a social worker who comes into the library from the Caring Place, and they're there to, you know, we have a variety of patrons that come in, and some of them, you know, we need that extra support
Right.
to help them.
Right.
You know, and so they're on site, and so that's a nice thing. They're usually there in the afternoon, 1:30 to 4:30 p.m.
Okay.
So, and then that afternoon at 3 p.m. we have wiggle worms.
I love that.
And they
I
do
love
wiggle,
that.
you know.
I love that.
And you know, I've had one of my friends came and brought their grandson and said, "Boy, I couldn't take that child." I mean, or you know, the parent wasn't doing anything. I said, "It's be expected. I mean,
That's
you're
right.
going to have that young age that is."
And they're not going to sit still for 30 minutes.
And
If they do,
it's-
there's something
that's
wrong.
right. So you might.
And
we
Lauren's
expect
telling me
that,
we're
so.
running out of time,
Oh,
and we
no,
do that,
no,
Andrew.
No, no.
All right, let me
Okay.
ask you something real
Yes.
quickly. This is because you won't be on before Halloween. So what have y'all got planned for Halloween?
We're going to be closing early that day.
Okay.
I think it's 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Part of our problem is if our parking
Parking,
lot becomes,
yes.
we can't get out of our own parking lot. The way
understand.
people park
I understand.
sometimes. So we will be closing at 5 p.m.
Okay.
I did, you know, I really didn't look specifically.
That's
see if
okay.
anything-
Sometimes you have activities that lead up to you closing at 5 o'clock on Halloween. I think you've had things before, but I
Right,
don't
we
know.
have.
Okay.
I didn't see anything specifically on the schedule. That doesn't mean it's at night.
No, because this is just the second
Right,
day of October,
right.
and you've got plenty of time to schedule things out. So,
Absolutely.
and you've
Oh.
got such a great staff.
One couple, if I can
Okay,
mention two
yes,
more things
we'll go real quickly,
Book
yes.
and Coffee series.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday, October 18th, we have Reverend Joel Hofstedler, who's from St. Luke's Episcopal,
Uh-huh.
and he's doing a thing. Father Henry Nguyen wrote 1,000 letters to friends, acquaintances, parishioners. Anyway, he's talking about this.
Okay.
Reviewing a book. We usually have a good crowd when he comes.
Right,
The other
and
thing-
you don't have to have read the book before you come.
no, you don't. It sort of gives you a glimpse. This is, it's not a totally finished graphic, but this is the
Okay.
first, it just came to my email about half an hour ago, and it sort of shows our new
getting a
bookmobile
new-
is coming.
Okay.
I mean, it's not new. It's new to us.
It's new to you, that's right.
2013. So this sort of shows an idea
How
of our
neat.
graphic. Loving my library or on my the Cleveland Bradley County Public Library on the go.
I
So
think that is wonderful.
This will be
Wonderful.
Hopefully, you'll start seeing that on the road around November.
All right, we'll wave at it as it goes by.
That's right.
All right, Andrew, as always, thank you so much for being on because there's so much going on at the public library, and it is public. It is free for everything you want to do, and if you're a citizen of Bradley County, it's totally free, right? I mean,
Well,
even
through the
my
property
library
tax.
card.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
even
right.
my library card is free.
If you lose it, we may.
I know.
September September might be a good month to remember to come.
Oh.
We did a free library cards this September.
Okay.
In honor of it's National Library Card Month.
Oh, okay.
So,
Very good.
Next September.
Very
who
good.
knows? We
Next
might do
September,
something.
I'll come and renew mine. But thank you so much for being
welcome.
on. And I think you're going to take a little vacation, which is you will need after changing computer systems.
Absolutely.
I mean, really, your brain is probably fried. But anyway, Andrew, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Folks, don't go away because I have a guest from Athens that's going to talk to us about the Pumpkin Town Festival. And I want you to know all about it because it's an opportunity for somewhere for you to go on a weekend, on a Saturday. So don't go away. I'll be right back and watch our commercials and support our sponsors because they pay our bills. We'll be right back. We always run out of